I'm not the type to record myself crying and shit, but like, one, I blame capitalism. Always. Two, it must be so nice coming from a rich family. It must be so nice coming from parents who like can cushion you. It must be so nice having parents who can pay your rent and pay your bills and buy your groceries and shit like that. Having generational wealth, like, that must be cool. And I get to thinking about how many people my age go on like family trips. Yeah, my family's going on a trip this year. Your family can afford that? Like, that's wild. Financial anxiety is so debilitating, and it makes you feel like a loser. Should I just do porn like Okay, anyways.
Hi, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. A lot of people are just tired and feel like, you know what? I actually feel like this world is set up wrong. Like, who set it up like this? Who see a lot of beauty in this world? Who see a lot of things that are so good? A lot of like peaceful moments, a lot of like travel, going to amazing, beautiful places, and chose to make a job 9 to 5 and make people go and work and pay rent, do this, do that. Like, who did all of that? So a lot of people are really like fed up. So people are just gonna be ranting. This is just a free space to rant about the normal thing that we're all experiencing. Not that this is not to say anybody is lazy and this, that. No, this is just, let it all loose. Like, sometimes some things we feel it, we think it, so why not just say it? Okay, we're gonna be checking these videos out, but before we get right into this video, I want to give a very big shout out to Kelly for sending me a $5 cash app. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Please make sure you click the like button. It helps with the algorithm and I appreciate that so much. Let's get right into this video.
A lot of the things we take as normal are actually insane, okay? The phrase "to earn a living" is batshit crazy. Do you understand how crazy that is? To earn a living implies that if you don't earn, you die. You have to earn the right to live. Is that not a God-given right? Especially when we have enough resources to feed everyone and have a lot left over, right? And we're choosing to create a society in which you have to work to not die? I mean, sure, make it so you have to work to afford luxuries. Okay, fine, we can argue on that. But I think we could all hopefully agree that you shouldn't have to work to not starve to death, right? Like that is a crazy thing that is normal. And a lot of people will tell you that's normal, but it's crazy that it's normal. That is insane when we have the resources to make it not normal. That's the key point there, right? It's not the Middle Ages. We have enough food. We have a large surplus. And the other thing is medical supplies, right? Medical treatment, medical care, drugs, whatever it may be. How the is that a for-profit business? I mean, genuinely, how the are you going to sit there and not just give that to people? I mean, even if it's a for-profit business, have the government buy it and give it out for free. Like, there's ways to, you know what I mean? Like, it's just so crazy that we're all just normalizing this and we're arguing for scraps. We're literally arguing over scraps. Do you understand that? Every day we wake up and fight for political causes that are scraps. You know, UBI would solve a lot of things, but that's scraps. $1,000 a month? You think that's gonna fucking cut it? I mean, Jesus Christ.
You really sit down with yourself? Having a job is sad. Like, it's a job. Like, it's not even something you want to do. Like, niggas just be like, oh, you need a job. Get a job. I don't want a job. I want something I really actually want to do. And it's just sad because it's like, all right, boom. Just imagine when you was a kid and your mother was telling you, or your mother or your father was like, oh, get up and do that. You like, I don't want to do it, but I got to do it because they're my mother, they're my father. And it's like, imagine doing that every day. 6 in the morning, 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning. Wow. Like, hold on. Wow. What? Like, we really got to, like, do that, like, every day to pay bills, to live, keep our head above water. Like, this shit is sad. Like, I really don't want to do that, and I got to get up and do that every single day for the rest of my life until I'm 70. I'm mind blown.
Why is it? I'm whispering because I don't want nobody to know I'm crying. But why is it that I work, and I still can't afford money to pay for my shit? I don't want rich. I'm so proud of you, but I can't. I just want to be rich. You're raising up my fucking car payment to $500. My rent, $600. My loan, $200. And all my other bills. Don't even talk about that because it leaves me with nothing. I have to eat ramen. I have to eat ramen because I can't afford groceries. I'm so done. I'm done.
Yo, I don't know if I'm just lazy and sorry, but I don't want to work no job. I don't want to work no job. I don't care. Like, my job right now, I just sit down for 8 hours a day. Just so bored. I just maybe I should stop complaining because people would kill to have a job like this. It's just not enough, you know? I feel like nothing will ever be enough. Maybe I'm just hungry. Maybe I'm just sleepy. Maybe I'm just want to travel the world. Maybe I don't. I can't believe I was born. Let me know if y'all feel the same way.
Y'all, I'm out doing DoorDash and Spoiled this morning, so order up, okay? I decided I can't work no job, y'all. I leave that to y'all folks. And hear me out before you start judging. Last time I got paid was December 19th, y'all. It was $860. Okay? I didn't get paid again. We still worked. I didn't get paid again until January 7th, 2025, which made my rent late. And I only had $860 to go towards my $1,350 rent, which made my rent now $1,460. So I only had $860, so I had to only give them $740, and now I got another $740 I'm gonna pay. But when the next check come, it don't come to the 21st of January. It's only gonna be $800. What the f I'm finna do, y'all? I don't even have $10 to my fucking name. Who the f wanna live like that? Y'all can keep working for them bull crumbs. I'm finna get out here and get in the mud, get in the hard paint, baby, like I do, baby. Where I know I'm gonna see my money every day, baby. I can count. Oh, if I make $100 in 13 days, $100 every day for 13 days, that's my rent. But I gotta go to work for 21 days to get my rent. Is you crazy and still don't have it? No, we ain't doing that.
Y'all, I work for a corporation where the owner of it is the richest person in my state with a net worth of $18.9 billion, but still can't provide his workers jackets during cold season, but instead expects us to buy them when they cost more than we make an hour. What the fuck, you greedy ass fat mother. It would be different if I could wear my own jacket, but that goes against the dress code because the jacket has to have the label of the store on it. But I'm not buying a jacket that costs more than I get paid an hour, you greedy ass fat mother pig. For example, I bought this shirt. It was $13. Do you see how thin this is? This probably costed like $5 to make. Maybe I'm being dramatic, but if you have a net worth of $18.9 billion, I think that you can provide jackets for free for your workers. I don't know.
I don't think a lot of people want to quit their jobs because we're lazy or because they're lazy. I really just think that waiting, like, it gives modern day slavery. You know what I'm saying? We wait in 2 weeks for a check. Half of us, once we get that check, literally already know where the check is going. It's a miserable feeling. You working hard every week, and when you get paid, before you even get paid, you know where your check going. You know where your check gonna go a month, 2 months, 3 months in advance. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bills type shit. So I think a lot of people just don't want other options that's making them more money, because it's like you working a job, you waiting on your check. When you get your check, it's gone. Or you don't even have enough. Not to mention, you working so much, you barely have time for yourself to spend money on other things, for your kids, for family. Just, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, like, I'm giving my all to a job that's not really benefiting me. Like, then it's like a catch-22 a little bit, because you can't like quit your job to go and venture out to find other things that'll help make you more money consistently, because then what's gonna pay your bills? So you have to continue to show up to this job that you probably don't want to be at. Meanwhile, on that job, tired, drained, miserable, aggravated, still trying to figure out a way to increase your income consistently so that you can quit that job, which is also difficult as fuck and draining as fuck. Um, so yeah.
When you are unemployed, you're gonna find yourself in the same mood. Yeah, maybe it's kind of different when you don't have money though. Okay, so not having money and being unemployed, you find yourself crying, feeling very unmotivated, feeling very sad, and having like living a miserable life. And then when you have a job, you find yourself also being miserable, going and clocking into work. For most days, I mean, maybe there's some days you wake up and be cheerful, like you got paid, but yeah, like you can feel a little sad. You might not be excited. You might be crying. You might be miserable, just spending your time away, and you just feel like, oh, I just need time for myself. Things like that.
I am a firm believer that hustling is a form of psychological slavery. In no way, shape, or form should we ever be sacrificing our emotional, mental, spiritual, physical well-being for anything that we are ascertaining or wanting to achieve. I spoke in another video about how when you hustle to this degree in which you are sacrificing your well-being, it is bringing you much closer to your detriment than to whatever it is that you are wanting to ascertain. I say all this to say, slow down and really ask yourself what it is that you want and what it is that you're conquering or trying to conquer, and if it is worth the sacrifice of your well-being. You get one soul in this life, one body, and it is our due diligence to feed it and nurture it well without the sacrifice of our soul, our safety, and our well-being.
Now let's talk about it. They said the number one wealth killer and the number one reason why people have no money in their savings and no money to invest is because of car notes. How much is y'all car payments? Because grandma and them would never.
I just want to make it known, and I want it to be very clear that if some crazy shit happens, if the government collapses, if there's an apocalypse, I will not be out here trying to survive. I'm lazy, and quite frankly, I'm not afraid to die. Take me. I don't care. I'm not going to be on some Zombieland shit with a rule book. I'm not going to be spearing people in the head. I'm not going to go raid a grocery store to get fucking a can of pea soup. I'd rather die than eat a can of pea soup. So, if something happens and we lose contact on the internet and like months later you guys are like, wait, where's Natalie Cannoli? Did anyone check in Fresno for her? I'm gone. Probably day 6 or 7. I won't last longer than a week. I just don't have that kind of drive in me. And I would hope that my fiance would follow in my steps, because I know you bitches are waiting for your opportunity to steal him. You won't get the chance. Maybe, since there won't be any police or government, maybe I'll take him out first, and then I'll let survival of the fittest take me out, So don't come looking for me. Okay, don't hold your breath.
I feel like making everything subscription based is the easiest way to lose me as a customer, and I promise I'm not kidding. Like, I feel like everything slowly but surely as I've gotten older has become subscription based. Like, even when a few months ago when I was looking for a car, I noticed now that the way that they advertise the cars is not even through like the total cost of the car, it's through monthly payments. Right? So you're going to be paying on this car they've extended the time. It's like up to 8 years. It's just, then you have your streaming services. Then you have any device that you buy that's like electronic. It now has some sort of subscription-based service that you have to buy alongside with the device for it to work. The more that these things come out, the less likely I'm going to be purchasing anything. Like, I'm just not doing that. The only subscription that I don't mind is the Apple upgrade program. That's like $50 a month. Other than that, I'm not buying the Oura Ring. I'm not buying even the Lululemon workout mirror I have. That's subscription based, and my dad pays for the subscription. But even that, I'm about to tell them to just cancel it because it's just ridiculous to have to spend so much money up front on something and then have to pay a subscription monthly. It's disrespectful to the customer, and I don't know why companies just started to implement this kind of stuff and then are getting away with it. It's just...
Let me just say this. We are not here long enough to live unhappy. I'm just saying, we as humans do not have the life capacity of millions and millions of years. We are not here long enough to be unhappy. So whatever it is you need to do to find your joy, find your happiness, find your peace, do it. Every day you wake up, you get a choice to build or destroy. Choose to build. Chase joy, find happiness, whatever it is you need to do to be one and true to thyself, please do it. Because once again, we are not here long enough to be unhappy, to accept mistreatment, to be anywhere. We are not celebrated but tolerated. Like, we don't have the time that people think we have. Whatever you need to do to find joy, go do it.
Here's how they run the scheme every time. You enter into kindergarten. They say, be good little girls and boys so you can get you a job. You go through school. We're not going to teach you anything. We're not going to teach you critical thinking skills. We're not going to teach you finances. We're not going to teach you about the tax system. And we're not going to teach you any entrepreneur skills because we want you to get a job. And then you can't get a good job if you don't go to college, okay? All right, you want to go to college? Here, take this student loan so you can be in debt and owe us for the rest of your life. And then they say once you're done with college, why aren't you married? Why don't you have a family? Then you go get married, you have a bunch of babies, and then both of y'all frustrated. You ain't got enough money. You barely see each other because you're working all the time. And then you look up, you're in your 60s. They say, you better not stop working. You are not old enough to retire. You have to wait until you're 65 to retire. Then you retire. Your kids all grown up. You may be divorced because you got y'all couldn't get along. And then they say, well, the only thing we got for you is Social Security, but it's not enough to live on. And then they blame you. Your life, you made a mistake in your life. You did not do well because you did not listen. This is what you get for following the rules. They played us.
You've made it to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching this video to the very end. I really appreciate you. Please make sure you click the like button. It helps with the algorithm and I appreciate that so much. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here and you're watching me for the very first time, and hit the notification bell to get notified every time I post a new video, and leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.